retrohale on it, I'm getting tastes off it that I really enjoy, as opposed to the Pepper Bomb Nicotine Bomb number 3. If things don't improve real quickly for number 3, we may have a winner. And review is going to be probably faster than the first review, which is normal because the first review I had to do introductions, right? And introduce you to who I am. And by the way, I got a question. What's dealing in the desert? Because I got some new watchers that don't know. I've produced over 200 videos. Let me just say real quick, I'm a dealer on the Vegas Strip. I'm a casino dealer, hence dealing in the desert. Las Vegas is the desert, and I am dealing, hence dealing in the desert. Super Dan is just a pseudonym that I've used for a long time in my emails and stuff, and it's always good to have a catchy name for a YouTube channel, which I recommend for you guys. If you ever want to do a YouTube channel, don't use your name, use an alias. So that's dealing in the desert. That's where it came from. It started off, real quickly, it started off as a video poker YouTube channel. That was the idea. And it was originally called Video Poker in the Desert. But I quickly realized that it was more than video poker, was too narrow constriction, because the videos quickly became all-encompassing of all my interests and my life and all the crazy things going on with moi. So I needed something broader, and I needed something that attracted a bigger audience, because video poker was too narrow. Video poker was just ended up being a small part of it. So Dealing in the Desert was born. My other interests are, of course, plastic model hobbies, which you will notice if you scroll down the videos. I still have a lot of those video poker videos on the back end. If you go into the history of my channel, the Super Daniel 1970. 1970 is the year I was born, by the way. What else? I'm also interested in pinball. I follow some pinball podcasts. I used to have a pinball podcast. That's what got me started, talking to things that weren't there, talking to objects, talking to microphones. When you first start doing that, you realize how weird and funny that seems, to be talking into something to a non-human, And I thought, how the heck am I gonna talk into a microphone or something not human for 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours? And what I found out through doing those pinball podcasts, which is called the Pin Bar Cavern, is you open your mouth and you just start talking, and before you know it, it's there. You got your notes, you got your ideas of what you're gonna say and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, you just open your mouth, you start talking, and before you know it, it's time for blackouts, time for lights out. So, anyways, huge tangent. We're gonna go back to the cigars, and we're gonna work on number 3. I'm gonna give number 3 a little bit more time, but I'm telling you right now, without a doubt, for me, more obvious than cigar 1, cigar 2, cigar 4 is winning. It's not the winner yet, but it's winning. I'll be back. Hula. Who's winning? Cigar 3 or cigar 4? Hula. Is it cigar 3 or cigar 4? You're no help. Alright, I'm going to make a pact with you guys for sure right now. This is a pact between me and you, okay? Don't tell anybody else, alright? Me and you. I'm going to get through at least a third of every cigar I smoke on this challenge. It deserves that. It deserves that, okay? I don't care how bad I think the cigar is. I don't care how strong the cigar is. I don't care how lousy the construction is on the cigar. We're going to go through at least a third because it deserves it. Okay, but if I'm not liking a cigar, if it's not in my wheelhouse, I'm under no obligation to smoke it to the nub. I'm not even any obligation to smoke it at all. Alright? Not everything can be puppy dogs, rainbows, and unicorns. All right? You know? I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. So I'm going to give that I've got a pretty good idea of but I am going to get through at least a third. Okay? That I promise you. That is Super Dan's oath to the cigar smoking community and to you, the viewer, the audience, who is watching this 48-year-old white smoking cigar man, and I appreciate your sacrifices. I'll be right back. All right, well, I'm working on cigar number 3. That is behind in the race. I am happy to say that cigar 3 is calming down finally. It is mellowing out. Thank the Lord. So I'm really starting to enjoy some of the flavors it has. The kind of fireside flavor that is becoming, that earthy hint is still there. No, I'm not getting any nut taste. I'm not getting any coffee. I'm not getting any chocolate. None of that. I'm not getting that. But I am definitely getting a fireside now. If I could sum it up, getting that fireside burnt wood kind of taste to it, which is nice. I enjoy that actually. I'm not getting as much of the strength now, which is nice too. Fireside wood. So that's good. It's starting to catch up a little bit now. So we're gonna keep working on it. I'll be back in just a moment. For you beginning cigar smokers out there, if you ever wonder if a cigar has gone out on you or not, and you're not really quite sure, one way you could do is put it against a dark surface to see if there's smoke coming out. But another way to do it is to blow through it and see if that happens. If that happens, it's still lit, still smoking. If not, what happens is that you pick up the cigar, right, and you start puffing on it, and you're like, wait a minute, there's nothing coming in. I gotta suck harder and harder. So you suck harder and harder, and guess what you've done? You've put the ashes, that smoldering ash, through the cigar, and now your cigar tastes like ash. ASH. I know what you're thinking. ASH. Tastes like ash. Which I guess is a good metaphor for the other thing. But that's how you could ruin the taste of a cigar. So this took me a long time to learn, guys, okay? I mean, I'm not like a guru. I don't know everything about everything, but I do know about experience, okay? And experience teaches you a lot, all right? So just a little bit of Super Dan gems for you. Anyways, I don't think there's any need to go further. I know who wins this cigar challenge, and it wasn't by a hair. It was by a lot. A lot meaning more than a hair. It was like an arm's length. It won by an arm's length, all right? It is definitely cigar number 4. 4 wins. 4 wins in these great cigar tasting challenge. Listen, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate y'all. And please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Click the thumbs up to show support for the channel at the minimum. You can leave a comment below if you like. I'd appreciate it. I would love to hear from you guys. And maybe some of you watching this are also partaking in this wonderful, delicious cigar tasting challenge brought to you by United Cigar and the Ashholes podcast. If you are, please leave a message. Let me know what you think. What do you think of these cigars? What do you think of my comments on these cigars? Am I full of Ash? Or do some of the things I'm saying ring true to you? Or are you getting a totally different experience? I'd like to know. And I'm also interested to hear what the ash holes think of it too, but I have to wait till Wednesday to hear that. I think it's September 10th or 11th right now. It's Saturday morning, so their podcast doesn't come out till Wednesday. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. This is Cigar Challenge number 3 and 4. Next time we are going to go through cigar 5 and 6. Ooh, wouldn't that be exciting? Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Peace. Peace out. Smoke them if you got them. The world would be a much better place if everybody smoked a cigar instead of shooting one another. We won't get into that. You know what they should do is ship cigars to Chicago, and I bet you'll see those shooting rates go down. You heard it here first. Catch you next time, guys. Cheers. This is Super Dan, dealing in the desert, signing off. I guess I'm not away yet. As a postscript, I'm noticing flavor changes in cigar 4. I'm getting a very distinct honey taste now. Honey. It's almost like I'm smoking a jar of honey at this very moment, which is enjoyable. I like flavor transitions in a cigar. It makes the cigar interesting. There may have been flavor changes in cigar 3 as well. I don't know. I stopped smoking it. It wasn't in my wheelhouse, and once again, it was not a bad cigar. Just not my cup of tea, not my wheelhouse. You know, you could drive the best SUV in the world, but if you don't like SUVs, you know, it doesn't really matter. But at any rate, still enjoying it. Maybe if I have any more flavor transitions, I'll throw it in. If not, then you're not gonna see me smoke a cigar until number 5 and 6.